goes by the YouTube handle Masshole Report.
Stay away from me, lady! Stay away from me! Get this lady away from me! Get her away!
Man, that man's whole fucking report, dude, is such a fucking goof.
Okay, Peters!
What's your mission?
My mission right now is to keep you from harassing small children.
Or we can start asking you why you need a bigger bra than Kate does.
It's Kate. You know, Masshole Kate, date of your existence Kate, your every night obsession Kate.
I targeted you because you're a pedophile. That's usually how that works.
She's just trolling him one way or the other.
I was the constitutional law scholar today, bitches.
It's like going to war with a fucking nuclear power that has lost its fucking mind.
I'm here to be a spectacle, not a role model.
Check it out, guys. We're live.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's still my favorite intro. Stay away from me, lady.
It's a good one. I like that one. I like to play around with them. I couldn't even think of I was going to use the song Vive la France actually as the intro today. It'll make sense when I read through this record in a minute. That I've been holding on to for a really long time, and I was remiss to even let go. But you know what? Chille's really bearing down on this idea that he's been defamed. And I think one of the most interesting sort of bullet points that he's claiming is defamatory is when I stated that after doing some research and talking to some people that he is someone who employs blackmail and threats. Because I can prove it. And, you know, it's not just talking to people. I always listen to people when they talk. I'll interview people. I'm interested in people's perspectives. But I really prefer police reports and court records. You know what I mean? There's just a certain level of authority and verification behind them 9 times out of 10 that you really can't beat. So I've had this
It would be
a
a shame if you had reports about this.
Oh, I do, and I'm going to fucking read it out. That's what I'm going to do. And I guarantee I would place money that Chille is not going to respond to this because there is no response. He's going to pretend that it didn't happen. Yeah,
probably.
He's going to pretend that I didn't put this out there because, like, he does not want this out there. He doesn't.
Well, here we go.
Well, you know, first I wanted to kind of, you know, really talk about Chille's legal prowess again. You know, because he's doing some really intelligent things. So this was entered on his amazing, very serious, very professional lawsuit that he has here. So for anyone who isn't aware, my answer was due today. But last week, I realized that I probably wasn't going to be able to secure an attorney in time to really, you know, either file a motion to dismiss or a good answer to this. So I wrote into the courts and I said, hey, listen, like, you know, I'm a defendant on this case. I'm trying to find counsel. It's appearing like I might not do it. Could you please extend the time that I have to answer? And the judge immediately gave me 30 days because it's a reasonable request, right? So in the interim, as of today, actually, the funds have gone over to the attorney and I have retained counsel. I have an attorney. He should be entering an appearance. If not tomorrow, then early next week. We should see that come up. I'm very happy with the attorney that I picked. Well, I'm not going to get too much into it, but I'm very happy with it. It's a legitimate First Amendment attorney, which is what I needed. So as of, I think it was the 3rd, it was October 3rd, the courts had allowed me this extension. Here it is now, the 6th, and Chille is applying for an entry of a default judgment against me, despite the fact that I have not defaulted because the time that I have to answer this has not expired yet.
So he doesn't want you to have a fair legal process at all.
No. I think originally so he's changed it from what he first read out in his stream the other day. But he read out, you know, he called what did he say, that I'm not entitled to representation for my frivolous defense. I mean, that's just
didn't he read it?
That's
he
read
read
not frivolous.
Frivolous lawsuit, didn't he?
Or no, your defense can never be frivolous. That is some dystopian stormtrooper, like, you know, Darth Vader type shit. Like resistance is futile thinking that somebody defending themselves could ever be construed as frivolous. That's insane. But this is what he's done. And he goes on and he says, note that filing motions for an extension of time to answer the complaint was not found to be considered an appearance that required notice before application for default in Benny v. Pipes, 799F2D 489 493, 9th Circuit, 1986. So when you look at this case, again, Chille has just completely misunderstood and misconstrued the law because he is a literal fucking idiot. The facts of the case here were that the defendants were served with the lawsuit. They asked for an extension. They were granted the extension, and they still didn't answer it anyway. So, I mean, essentially, Chille, like, in order for me to default, the time allowed to me by the courts, because they're in charge, not you, would have to expire without me giving an answer before you could get a default judgment. But okay, all right, yeah. This is Chille's amazing understanding of the law. So I'm glad that we have that there, right? So that was good. All right, okay, we have almost 1,200 people in here now. Now is a good time to start, I think. So I'm going to show you these documents, and hold on. All right, I'm going to show you these documents. I am not going to enlarge them much more than I already have in this, and that's simply because this is kind of sensitive documentation. I don't need you assholes screenshotting it and sharing it around and all that shit. I've redacted, obviously. I'm showing you so that you know that they exist, and I'm going to read them. But again, like, this is a sensitive subject matter here to a certain extent. All right. So this is a court order.
Does that mean there's a victim?
There is a victim, yeah.
No.
Right. He said that if we could find one victim, that he would shut down his own YouTube channel or some shit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you could do that anytime, Chille. Yeah.
Right now would be cool.
Right. You said it, not me. All right. So this is a court order from, I believe it was 2007. And it says, the court makes the following orders. On November 14th, 2007, after issuing the requested restraining order against respondent, the respondent is Chille, the court took under submission the issue of attorney's fees sought by petitioner. At the hearing, counsel for petitioner submitted a declaration outlining his fees, as the court had requested at the prior hearing. At that prior hearing on October 18th, respondent had agreed, as a condition of the court granting his motion for relief from renewal of a restraining order, that if the respondent failed to show any reason why a restraining order should not be renewed, that he would pay petitioner's attorney's fees at that hearing. Respondent had mistakenly not appeared when the restraining order was renewed on June 12th, apparently believing that the hearing was at 1 o'clock p.m. as opposed to 11 o'clock a.m., when it was in fact scheduled to be heard. Furthermore, by way of background, on May 2nd, the court heard respondent's motion to set aside the court's renewal of a permanent restraining order against him. Right, permanent, all right, entered by a different bench officer on August 16th, on the ground that he was not served with notice of the hearing on that renewal. After the court granted, after the court granted the motion, where there was a question about whether or not he was served, and in view of the policy to have trial decided on the merits and not by default, respondent stated that he was not then ready to proceed with the hearing on the renewal of the order because the attorney whom he wished to represent him in opposing the renewal of the restraining order, not the attorney who represented him on the motion, was then in France. As a result,
this is that.
Yeah, this is that one, right. As a result, the court continued the hearing to May 23rd. At that hearing, respondent again represented that his attorney was still in France and hence that he was not ready to proceed. The courts continued the hearing again to June 12th at 11 a.m. Respondent was then served with the date and time of the hearing in the order reissuing a temporary order. At the November 14th hearing, respondent submitted a declaration of Gregory A. Loomis stating in summary that he had told a referring lawyer, not respondent, that he would be in France only as a joke to having to only as a joke, to avoid having to tell respondent that he did not want to represent him in the matter, and 2, that he never in fact represented respondent. So just so we're clear about what happened here, guys, Chille kept pushing off this hearing date, saying, no, guys,
God.
my attorney's in France. Okay. It was never his attorney. He just straight up lied to the court and kept telling the court, no, my attorney's in France. Meanwhile, the guy had never been to France. You know, the only thing that I guess was ever said about France was to another attorney. He said, like, oh yeah, no, I'm going to be in France on that day, joking around that he doesn't want to represent Chille because, like, spoiler alert, no one does. That's why they joke about him like this behind their back, behind his back, right? And Chille just kept running with the story. At the October 18th hearing, the court commented concerning respondent having misrepresented to the court that his attorney was in France. That's too big. When he was in fact not in France. Consistent therewith, the court again now finds that the hearing was improperly continued based on respondent stating that the attorney, whom he may have mistakenly believed was in France, was not present to assist him, when in fact he had never hired the lawyer in this lawyer in the first place. Hence, okay. All right. So sorry, it's really blurry. The respondent may not have known that the attorney was joking when he said he was in France on the date of the hearing. The fact remains respondent misrepresented that the attorney was representing him in this case at all. As a direct result of this misrepresentation, petitioner had to have counsel present for the hearings on May 23rd, I think it says, and June 12th. Had respondent not made the misrepresentation, the court could have held the hearing on the May 2nd date when he did have other counsel with him. Respondent also made a mistake about the time of the June 12th hearing. Respondent was served with an order stating the correct time of the hearing. As a result of this mistake, again, petitioner incurred further unnecessary fees. Petitioner should not have had to pay the fees caused by respondent's mistake in having to attend the October 8th hearing. Respondent agreed at the October 8th hearing that he would pay the fees involved with the November 14th hearing if he did not. Come on. Go away. Excuse me. If he did not prevail at that hearing. As a result of respondent admitting that he sent a letter to the petitioner essentially threatening her that if she went forward with the hearing, he would release embarrassing materials about her. Okay, right there.
Oh my
Blackmail?
God.
Sounds like blackmail.
Yeah. Sorry. So I'm coughing like crazy because I'm still sick too. But I just want to go back to that again and say that. All right. Respondent did not prevail at that hearing. As a result of respondent admitting that he sent a letter to the petitioner, essentially threatening her that if she went forward with the hearing, he would release embarrassing materials about her, as well as respondent's conduct in court, including his continuing attempts to harass respondent while cross-examining her and continuing to refuse the court's rule or continued refusal to follow the court's rules. The court requested renewal of the restraining order against him, having no confidence that the respondent would be able to control himself outside the courtroom when he could not control himself in the courtroom. I'm just going to stop there and go back to and say he admitted to sending a letter to the petitioner, essentially threatening that if she went forward with the hearing, he would release embarrassing materials about her. That is in court record, black and white. Chille, you dumb fuck. You do blackmail people. It is documented.
Wait, were those materials the pictures we saw?
Oh, no, we can't. I don't want to do that.
Oh, God.
Right now. Don't want to do that right now. Yeah. Don't, no.
Okay. Did he punch her car, though?
I don't think so. Right. But he's suing me saying that he has employed blackmail and threats is somehow defamatory. It is literally in court record.
Fact.
Right.
Yikes.
Good job, Chille. And this just goes on to detail that he actually was supposed to pay the court, the court fees and court costs for the petitioner. Looks like it was $2,000, which I'm sure he never paid.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you even check that?
I don't know. I guess that's kind of like a moot point, because the bigger issue here is that, Chille is in court records having blackmailed someone. Then you add into it the anecdotal stories that I've heard about him blackmailing people as recently as Josh Abrams. Yeah, I mean, tell me how that's defamatory. Am I missing something?
No, I think it's you speaking facts and him being upset at being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Shoe fits.
Right? The shoe fits, you lace that shit up and wear it.
Right. Sucks for you, Chille.
Seems like a pattern of behavior that's been going on long before Kate.
Yeah, something I should have told Chille my attorney was in France. It's going to be one of my favorite Chille stories of all time, because I kind of like, the court concedes, like, okay, Chille, maybe you were stupid enough to believe that this guy was in France. Like, they're saying, like, that's plausible. Maybe you did, but he was never your attorney to begin with. And he drug out this. I mean, this is the same guy who wants a default judgment against me after I asked for more time to find an attorney. Is the guy that drug out as something as, I don't want to say trivial, but something as easily resolved as a restraining order hearing over 3 separate events, because he couldn't be honest about not having an attorney. He didn't want to go
I
through
remember
with
when
it,
you
he didn't want to go through with the hearing.
when you started telling me about Chille, one of the first things you told me was the lawyer in France story, and I was dying.
Right. And it's a good story for so many reasons. Yeah, because it was funny to me, obviously, because he's stupid enough to believe the France story. It's funny to me because he lied to the court over and over and over again. And it's most funny to me that, like, Chille's the kind of guy that, other, like, lawyers dislike and disrespect so much that they literally make fun of him behind his back and avoid taking his cases. Like, this guy, like, this Greg Loomis, was so motivated to stay the fuck away from Chille that he didn't want his money. You know what I mean? For something as simple as a restraining order hearing, he was like, nope, gonna be in France that day.
And of course, Chille was like, oh, he's in France.
Right.
Lord.
Right.
Fact to believe that.
Is that all the documents we have on that one?
Yeah, that's it. I've been holding on to this one for a while. I mean, as far as like actual, there's more to this case. I should put it that way, but it's not more than
There's so much
I'm going to put out right now. Like, Chille can just like sit back and think about like what else I have, because I have a lot. Just because I don't show the documents doesn't mean I don't have them, Chille. I will usually hang on to them and use them as I see fit. It helps me get a better picture. I mean, I still have the restraining order documents from Alaska too, Chille. You remember that? When you terrorized a woman and her family, including your 16-year-old daughter? Do you remember that? Because I remember. I read the documents.
Ooh.
I have them in my Dropbox. Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, Chille, like, just so that we're clear, hold on. Let me unselect some things for a minute here. But let's take a look, Chille, what we got. I have a whole fucking folder. Yeah. Look at all this restraining order shit I have, Chille. It's a lot. It's all about you.
Uh-oh.
I got a lot. Got a lot of things, Chille. Got a whole fucking Dropbox full of information about you. Yep. Chat logs. Grifty looking tomfoolery. Your criminal offenses. Your batshit insane court filings. Zane's BS. I got some screenshot. Like, I got a lot. I got a whole fucking folder, Chille. Whole folder.
You're gonna get sued again.
I like to come correct, Chille. Like, whatever I was saying about you, it's because I researched it. I like to come correct.
Seems like he's gonna have a tough time proving you defamed him.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the easy or endeavor that he thought it was gonna be. I mean, I think he really was just praying and hoping for a default judgment. He seems pretty upset that he just can't get that. I don't think he thought I was gonna get an attorney either. Yeah.
Part of him has to be like enough, I don't know, connected enough to reality to know that like he's He's failing miserably, and he just keeps going. He does not stop.
I don't think that he recognizes his own failures as failures. They're just someone else's fault.
That's terrifying psychopathy.
Oh, Leducator's in the chat. Hi, Leducator. Thank you so much for the belt, sir. I am currently trying to coordinate with people to send it on a little vacation around at least the country, if not the world, to get some pictures. So, yeah, I want a copy of
After
the
you wear it
picture
to
of,
appetizers.
yeah, well, I need to take
You
a
have to
picture
wear
with
it
it
out
before
to
I send it
apps.
to the next person. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Chille. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I think he's in over his head. I think he just needs to admit this. Especially because like once we get into actually answering this, I have a counterclaim, Chille. You know how I just pulled up documentation, court record, official, signed, stamped, sealed, all that, real court documentation to back up the assertions that I made about you. Nothing less than a police report detailing the time that I was caught for siphoning gas is going to save you. Nothing less than a police report detailing the time that I was caught abusing children or sex trafficking them is going to save you, because otherwise it's just it's actual malice. It's a reckless disregard for the truth. If you make claims that I've committed crimes, you better be able to back that up with actual documentation. If you can't, then I feel like I'm in the better position to say that you defamed me, and that's going to be good for you. I know he's judgment proof. Doesn't mean that his fucking friends are. Not everybody knows what I'm talking about there, but they will. They will.
I know.
Where's the video of him punching the car after court? That is in my email somewhere. I still honestly haven't pulled it up. My bad. Yeah, Melissa says he is way defamed me. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's a very perplexing thing that he decided to do this. Like, just keeps going with it. It's very perplexing.
I just still can't believe he's blackmailed people, because he told me and the entire world that he doesn't blackmail people. So I'm shocked.
Tarek asks, don't you steal catalytic converters too, Kate? No. Honestly, if you asked me to find where the catalytic converter is, I would not be able to. I know what it is. I know its function, but I don't actually know what it is or what it looks like, really. Like where it is. So I'm not stealing those. I'm not sophisticated enough. Yeah. Someone says, so you're throwing threats and suggesting you release docs makes you as bad as Chille. No, honey, I just did release the docs. That's what just happened, just so we're clear. And no, absolutely, that's not a threat. That's not a threat. That's simply backing up what I've previously said about his propensity for blackmail, right? Because he is going out in public and saying, this is a complete fabrication. This woman is lying about me. She's damaging me, right? Okay. So I just fucking put my money where my mouth is, disorderly construct, and I showed them. I showed the whole fucking internet, at least our corner of it.
Shut up.
Why I said that he uses blackmail right there. It's called evidence.
Yeah.
Oh, the catalytic converter's near the car gooch.
Okay, good. Yeah. Maybe I'll start stealing them then.
Thank you. That clears that up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Irish
did you see
Demon in
he
the
said
chat?
that he's did you see that he is getting the FBI to go to Ireland to go after Irish Demon for being Sean who contacted the Airbnb?
Yep.
He thinks that Irish Demon is Sean?
Yes, and he said the FBI is going after him for it.
Because all Irishmen are apparently named Sean.
Well, I believe that the FBI is definitely concerned with who's communicating with Airbnb hosts. They have nothing else to do with their time. Good call, Chille.
Yeah, good call, Chille.
Good call. Oh, he also went to the police today. Are you aware of this?
Yes.
Again, for someone that hates the police so much, he sure goes there like
but I
a
don't
lot.
know the details.
Okay, so let's walk this back here. I know that Irish Demon actually grabbed the video from our Discord earlier and put it on his channel. Hopefully with the guys.
He said the Blackhawks are in his driveway already.
Yeah.
We'll miss you, buddy. Don't worry, there's a Supermax near me. I'll see you soon.
Well, let's share this here. Here, let's share the screen and we'll see what. This is why Chille's going to the cops today. This horrible thing happened to him right here.
Hey, Chille, Kate always wins. Hey, Mr. Condon, nice to meet you. Hey, Chille.
Condon's neck is as short as my patience.
Yeah. So,
hey, Chille.
Somebody saw Chille in public and yelled at the window, Kate always wins, which we know is like, now his location, what is it? Has his location been marked, or it's some sort of harassment if you say that. So Chille immediately, hold on. So then if we, hold on, let me stop this screen for a minute.
He's so little. Look how little he is.
Yeah.
He looks like he's so pissed as soon as he hears his name and he's like, yeah. And then he hears Kate always wins and he's like, he gets the license plate, So shortly after this happens, now he goes to his community page, where Mr. Hate the Cops, Don't Trust the Cops, Hate All Dirty Pigs himself announces that he's heading to the police department.
Constitutional cop collar.
Yeah. I'm pressing charges. Like, pressing charges for what, Chille? What are you pressing charges? Did somebody yelled at you at a window? Next time you get catcalled from a car shiz, like, just keep in mind that according to Chille DeCastro, you can now file charges.
Nice. I'll do that too.
Yeah. Road rage incident, if somebody yells at you, road rage. Yeah.
They look at me
Fucking
funny.
Charges.
Police report.
He actually took a picture of this guy's license plate.
And then posted it.
Which is really going to be helpful. Yeah, I know. Clearly in fear here.
Yeah, he doesn't even take off his headphones.
The fact that he's walking around California with those fucking headphones on, like.
There's emotional support.
Yeah, I guess I never really thought about it till just now, but yeah, this means that, like, even when he's not filming himself and he's just, like, walking around, like, he wears the headphones.
He can't exist without them.
I wonder if that's why his hair is so patchy. It's where the headphones rub.
Yeah, it could be. We should get him a helmet, too.
He looks like he needs one.
Disorderly construct, you dumb piece of shit. Let me explain this to you, like, slowly so you understand, right? Blackmail is threatening to release or do something to someone, compromising, with a demand attached to it. So if I was like, disorderly construct, stop being an idiot in my chat, or I'm going to release your nudes, like, that's kind of blackmail. Simply stating, I'm going to release documentation for all of the claims that I make to prove that they are true is not blackmail. That's just simply saying that if I say something, I can prove it, and I will prove it, which is what I just did.
Citations.
Yeah.
But okay.
Someone said his shirt's from Oshkosh.
It's the fucking headphone thing is weird, right?
Yeah.
Oh, very weird.
Are we messing with a special needs man? Is that what's happening?
He's special in many ways, but none of them are precious.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm going to feel real bad if we've been messing with a guy who literally has special needs. I'm not saying what he does. I'm just saying that the headphone thing is kind of suspect.
If he did, he would have used it as a defense in any one of his court cases. So
maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't.
Oh my God, he doesn't know?
Delayed. Yeah.
Oh no.
Right, Chille's car, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why is he always wearing the headphones?
Right, and he had his friend with him, so he like literally was not even listening or talking to his friend. He was just, I don't know. What
Maybe
was
he was listening to music?
I imagine he listens to a lot of Enya. He looks like he would.
What? Like, I don't know.
Oh, so he can hear the voices in his head clearer.
So he can ignore everybody who actually talks to him. Because, he doesn't care unless it's him talking.
Yeah. Headphones are a ring of power. Makes him invisible. Now he hides from the trolls.
He was like, how did they find me?
The volume wasn't loud enough and a troll found him.
Yep. Yes, David Condon is his sugar daddy.
Yes.
David Condon has 0 neck vertebrae. I'm sorry.
I don't think he has a lot of vertebrae anywhere but the lower back.
Yeah, David Condon, for as much as Chille's like insulting other people's appearances, his friend David Condon looks quite disheveled.
It's like a thumb.
Well, it's not just that, but if you look like what he's wearing, like he just looks disheveled.
He does. He does not look very put together. Neither does Chille though.
Looks
Look.
like
Hey, Chille,
Sorry,
Kate always
dog.
wins. Hey, Mr. Condon, nice to meet you. Hey.
He's wearing a dirty t-shirt.
Hey, Chille, you
He's
don't.
wearing like sandals with sweatpants, which
He
I'm
looks
not
like
David's
Chille
just
in
like,
like 20
"Hi."
years. That's Chille's age progression right there. He's going to turn into David Condon.
I'm not hating on him. I'm not, because I would probably go around wearing I'd probably have worn sweatpants and sandals like too many times.
Yeah,
so
you
I
know,
feel
like if you're
bad, but I
rich.
just like that's why I don't go around shitting on people for stuff like that.
It's just kind of funny though. David's just like, hey.
JTL says this gang stalking is getting serious. Chille said he will be willing to meet up with anyone here in LA. Is it gang stalking if he's inviting people, JTL? Just curious. Like, I'm serious. If you go on the internet and you announce, like, I'll meet up with anyone. If you come here, then I'm gonna. What did he say the other day? He'd have 5 guys show up and handle his business for him, which I don't believe is true because this man obviously has no friends. Like that's just
Is the
goes without
5
saying.
five guys and 4 of them are David Condon?
No, I
Right.
mean the only the only people he's calling that are going to show up at this point clearly are the LAPD. Like that must be what he means by 5 guys. Like I'm going to get 2 officers and a sergeant and a supervisor, and they're all going to show up and tell you to leave me alone or I'm filing charges. Like
You're
that's
gonna get a crisis
that's
intervention team in 2 hours.
Someone pointed out Condon didn't seem harassed. He nicely said hi.
Yeah, he was like, hi.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, David Condon seemed like a perfectly pleasant individual. I wonder what the hell Chille is hanging over his head. Honestly,
Right?
He's going to bring out the other 7 dwarfs.
right. But I'm just saying, like, if you go on the internet, JTL, and say, I'm in LA, anyone come, like, I'm inviting you, I'll meet up with you, no problem. And then you decide that you don't like the person that shows up, like, is that really gang stalking? Or are you just an idiot that shouldn't be announcing where you are and goading people into finding you?
Yeah, it's kind of like Pandora's box. Don't open it. Unless you're
Has
ready.
he gone live yet, flipping out about this?
No, he'll
video?
never acknowledge it. He will
No,
never
about
Yeah, I
acknowledge
think
this
he
it.
will.
video of someone yelling Kate always wins at him. He hasn't flipped out and been like, look, they're stalking me.
He did on his community page, though.
Oh, that's close. I want to watch him flip out, though. It's always fun.
He's not going. He's trying to hold it together. I told you this is the cycle, and I guarantee that he is never going to acknowledge the fact that I immediately just whipped out black and white evidence, court documentation that it has been recorded that Chille has, attempted to blackmail at least one person. Couple that with all these stories I've heard on top of that, I think you're going to have a tough time disproving that one. You know, I didn't just pull it out of nowhere, Chille. I didn't just make it up. I never do. I never ever do. On that note, I said I wanted to make this a short one because I'm fucking sick and I have to work in the morning and I'm flipping tired too. So I don't know, maybe we'll read some comments and then get the hell out of here.
Get the flock out of here, so to say.
Yeah, I meant to say get the flock. See, I'm so sick and tired that I'm not even using the correct terminology here. Wait until he goes to Florida and meets Gary Snow. I would love to see a Chille DeCastro Gary Snow standoff. That would be amazing.
Oh, he was complaining about California's gun laws. When was that? Is he mad he can't have his gun in that state?
Yeah, probably. Like, I too hate when there's states that are a little bit more restrictive on, violent psychopaths like Chille DeCastro owning firearms.
I
It's a
was
real
gonna say
bummer.
lunatic with a gat.
Right.
It
when
wouldn't surprise Chille.
yeah, she did probably when he walked away. He's like, "See, David, everybody knows my name. I'm a big deal on YouTube.
When he
There's
calls
200 people
jails
watching
and
me
he's
live
like,
right now."
right? When he calls jails, he's like, I'm kind of a big deal on YouTube. We got like 300 people watching right now. It's so douchey.
Right.
They're just like, can we hang up?
Somebody said that they hope that I ask for attorney's fees. I'm not opposed to doing that. I probably will. The reality, like, Chille's had a few judgments against him, obviously, with like, having to pay the attorney's fees on this a restraining order. There was a lawsuit that he lost. He was ordered to pay some money. He never pays it. So, I mean, I can ask for these things when it gets to that point. Actually collecting them and recovering them is a completely different matter that I'm not very optimistic about, but there's no harm in asking when it gets to that point. And I say when and not if, because again, like, I've never defamed this man. Like, there's no way that he can construe what I'm doing as defamation. It's ridiculous.
He is like a little Marvin the Martian.
Yeah. Just kind of waddling around, mad at the world. Chille's gun is legal in any state. Illegal, no, but
questionable, yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea, actually, asking for the headphones.
There's your equitable relief.
Right.
I want the glasses and the headphones and Charlie.
And the dog. Yeah.
Yes.
I would ask for the van, but I can't. Maybe I'll ask for one of Zane's testicles. Chille can keep the other
I just
one,
imagine the van is just roaming the country free.
Oh my god, ask for the lotion belt. The lotion holster.
Zane's RV.
His Converse so you can wear them on the wrong fucking feet.
Yo mama says you need to show your recipes to Grifter? Who is Grifter? Receipts, maybe? I don't know what that means.
She'd show him her recipes, but he can't cook.
She was let out. Oh, sorry. Deborah Rogers was let out today.
Yes, she is rehydrated.
Yeah, thank God.
Chille got her, what, 2 months, almost 2 months in jail because he's an idiot?
Yeah, no, I'm wondering if Chille's going to try to, like, change things around and sort of twist everything and say that he somehow got Deborah out of jail. He did not.
Oh,
That's not what happened.
He obviously is going to.
Right.
Yes, the thirst is over, guys.
Thank God.
She is unthirsted.
God bless.
Yeah, I'm so glad. She's rehydrated.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now she can go back to feeding her liver and all alcohol diet.
Well, we don't even know. We don't even know if it was alcohol, right?
Allegedly.
It was just...
Yeah, apparently it was like pain pills. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. She supposedly had surgery that morning
allegedly,
and then was driving around.
Yeah, she's guilty. I mean, she's innocent until proven guilty. I almost flipped that around.
Oh, what a slip.
I know. Listen, I am so sick and so tired. I'm like congestion for days. I'm just gonna read some.
Do you want me to read some super chats?
Yeah.
You want me to do it? I can do it.
I can do it.
Unchained. All right, good.
Unchained America, thank you for joining us. Amy Elizabeth, thank you for joining us. Tom says Kate always wins. Thank you. Tice Mahoney says Chille never wins. That is the far more accurate hashtag. To be fair, that's pretty honest. What's up, Playboy? Or TC says, "What's up, Play Goyles? Whoop whoop, wubba lubba dub dub." I can't believe you made me say that out loud. Thank you. I'm all like stuffed up too. Sir Allbuds No Seed Esquire says, "Hi Kate, hi Shiz, hi Dog Detective, hi Jake. Jake is sleeping next to me. right now. He's been very good today. I know. He
Don't
knows I'm
jinx it.
sick. Listen, he knows when I get this sick and I'm tired and sleeping all the time. He's like, yeah, no, gonna make your life easier so she doesn't cry. Gia61, thank you for joining us. Biff Thunder Muffin says, here's a little more to fight the little tyrant. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's going to be a lengthy and costly endeavor. That's abundantly obvious, but it is what it is. I'm kind of stuck in it now. Ed2276 says he's not even motioning the judge. He's motioning the court clerk who can't enter a default judgment. You know,
he is a legal scholar. Don't you doubt him.
Right. Chille's car said, I'm tired. Feels like time for an oil change. A lot of miles this week. Yep.
It's just roaming free.
Oh, my friend Michael Bowman says, hello all. Can't stay wife's orders, but I wanted everyone to know I love you all. You make me very happy. Thank you all. We love you, Michael Bowman. Aww. He's on the mend, guys. I'm happy about to report that, but you know, he's still got a ways to go. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers and whatnot, please. 1959 Woodstock says, I love Dog Detective's shocked facial expressions. Yeah, no, you.
Thank you.
Chille's car said he docked someone's car online today. Color me shocked. Of course he did. Of course.
Well,
he
you
did.
dox your own car.
They have
every
a
time you
car.
drive around.
Right. So I mean, like whenever these idiots go and film license plates, it's just like, I mean, you're literally, that's something that you display every time that you travel. Who the fuck cares if it's on camera too? Like, just such a weird thing to try to intimidate with someone with, like, I took a picture of your license plate. Oh, like, awesome. Want to take a picture of my mailbox next? Or, you know, Rebecca Lynn says, Chilito de Contro knows you are speaking truth. His narcissism doesn't allow him to resist punishing you. Suing you and costing you money is punishment. That's why he's so triggered you raised the money. Yeah, he is upset about that. He's very upset about that. I appreciate you guys so much for that. Like I said, hate asking for it. Really appreciate the reaction that it garnered, though. He was very upset. Bridge the Divide said, let's just take a moment to appreciate having a host that can actually read. Yeah, barely, and not today, because like my sinuses are just throbbing and not in a good way.
Is there a good way for your sinuses to throb? I'm just
No.
Probably not.
Okay.
Chad Trample says, this is so entertaining. I don't know why. Because it's a fucking shit show. It's a car crash. Can't look away. Ari here says, in the famous words of Chille, nope.
Nope.
Should be my defense to everything. Nope. Paul Berry says, Chille is the personification of see you next Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, he is kind of a cunt.
I'm kind of a cunt, though. I don't want to be associated. We don't claim him.
It's one of those words that has so many different meanings. You know what I mean?
There's a spectrum.
Robert Hershey says, after you win, I'm sending you a bottle of champagne. Come on down and drink it with me, Robert. Hell yeah. Have a party. Scraps DeSelby Bowen says, Chille, I'm going to be in Mars. Yeah. Sorry, Chille. I have a charter on SpaceX scheduled for that entire month. I can't represent. Like, how much of a fucking cunt do you really have to be, though, that, like, attorneys are actively avoiding, you know, having to represent you? Because that's like a paid gig.
Yeah, like, even to talk to you.
Yeah, your money is worthless because you're that much of a fucking douche. One TJ DJ said, I know you're watching. Every day gets worse and worse for you. I want to buy the France lawyer a drink.
Me too.
Seriously. Ace level trolling.
Just can you do a couple? I'm like, I can't breathe.
Yeah, I got you. Lana Del Gay. Maybe he meant blackmail. We know how he feels about that. Oh, too soon. Racist little asshole. Jeff Hart's blackmail. Chille keeps using that word. I don't think it means what he thinks it means, much like other words like logic, reality, and sobriety.
Yes.
It's his high knee pressure. It really messes with his perception of words. Some random name. Can't wait for Chille the clown to get another L. Every day he wakes up, he's taking an L, bud. Chille's car. Who goes for a walk with a friend wearing headphones? Exactly. Like, what? You don't talk to your friends? That's so weird. Why were they walking? I have so many questions. Gia for an espresso martini for Kate. She does love them.
Yeah,
Maybe when her
we
nose
don't
is
say
better.
we don't say espresso anymore. We only say espresso because we speak like Chille now.
Yep. Jeff Hart's Chille is a Garanimals guy, not a hush guy. It's more affordable. I'll give him that. Navy girl, did you ever get the CCTV of him following you? Oh, the video from court.
Yeah, so I have the video from court in my email somewhere. I was told not to post it. For what it's worth, I'm probably going to. I was trying to find it the other day because I was pissed off, but I was told not to post it.
Well, now that this stuff's over.
It is pretty much over,
Hank's Corner, Chilito didn't know what his mommy meant when she said he was special. Oh, poor guy. Chili's car, shirt Oshkosh, pants Baby Gap, Commando because they just got up.
Yeah.
They just rolled out of bed in the afternoon. Oh, must be nice. Delicious cheese sandwich, emotional support headphones. I'm guessing they are.
Yes.
I wonder if he's like a sensory issue.
Maybe. I don't know. It's weird either way. Ladybug, he was likely live streaming that pic. He wasn't though, because in the video you can see at the beginning he has his phone down and he's like scrolling through something. Probably reading more laws, he's a scholar. Ben Holden, I am not real.
Probably deleting comments, honestly, is what he was doing.
Right? I am not real. This is not a real donation. You're a bot. I knew it. My brain hurts. The Glenn cereal look. Oh God, what's the Glenn cereal look?
Getting caught.
Disheveled.
Oh. Rebecca Lynn, Cholito's friend has an impressive pair of moves. You're gonna make Josh jealous. Let's get that off the screen.
Right.
Julie the Bookworm for Dog Detective's Gourmet Dog Biscuit Fund.
Yum yum.
Do you have gourmet dog biscuits? Do you buy them?
I make them.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You haven't sent any to Jake? We're fighting.
You. I know. I haven't gotten into full production yet.
Next time you make a batch, let me know. I'm gonna purchase some.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, Chili's car. Condon was happy it was the afterglow.
They do make a handsome couple, I think. They do.
They are quite a fetching couple.
They're like an odd couple.
They are. They're like the Fairly Odd Parents, but in a different universe. Some random name waiting for more vids of Chille becoming a Sov sit. He's already there, bro.
Yeah.
Art Akudo, the headphones make him feel important in Hollywood. Probably he feels like he's a director, like walking down the street with his like financial backer. That's probably what
he
it
really
is.
just looks like a fucking developmentally delayed fellow with his homeless friend walking down the street in headphones. That's what it looks like there.
Dave's not here. His headphones transform into a Power Ranger suit. It's like an Iron Man situation.
Oh,
yeah.
He's a super necessary human. Beaver Zero, can we gift Chille a fractal wood burning kit?
It sounds like a very
not.
safe idea.
Paul Berry, is Chille in the Santa Monica PD dungeon? No, he went there to report someone else because he hates the police and he does not stop. Falcon Storm, I'll get you, my Chille, and your little dog too. Please just get the dog. Worry about the dog. Some old dude, Chille wears headphones to hide his gray hair. No, he has Just for Men for that. 1959 Woodstock, Kate, you gonna buy him the manscaping kit on his Amazon? Did you see his Amazon wish list?
No, I'm not.
Oh
it's
my
the
God,
weirdest
it's
thing ever.
all...
His Amazon wish list is like 40 pairs of like reading glasses and then some groin trimming kit and like a dog bed for Charlie. It's just a really bizarre thing.
No, and a shit ton of security cameras. No, he put a bunch of air
security
tags
cameras.
on there.
Yes,
and air tags for everything. It's very, very weird. Chille's got to take his YouTube money. You'll get at least $3 a week. There you go. You'll get your money back from the lawyer.
Yep.
Scraps SLBO and Chille's Seven Dwarfs. Foolish, sluggish, doltish, gullible, ludicrous, half-baked, and obtuse. A motley crew. Rubber Ducky by Jose at DL Inc. The lifetime guaranteed galactic prophylactic. Just rinse and reuse. It's a family heirloom. Ew. Oh, it's my great grandpappy's condom. Denise Lynn, since he never went live at the PD, let's hope he's in torture cuffs in the dungeon. No, he probably didn't get his way and flipped out.
No, he's trying to send someone to the dungeon. Just to be clear, that's why he went there.
That someone being you.
He wants you to get your butt checked.
Well, yeah, whoever filmed him, yeah, you can't film him in public. He'll go to jail.
I will sue you into a new.
That was the perfect clip. I'll sue you.
Yeah.
Ari here. I bet he will say we did it when talking about Deborah getting released. Oh, hell yeah. He's going to take full credit for that, and it had nothing to do with him. Wouldn't have happened to begin with. Cadbury Bunny, petty chat from petty cash to piss Chillito off. He really hates it when you guys send super chats. He's trying to sue to get
He really does. He doesn't like it at all. Pretty much anyone who we're feuding with really gets upset. So thank you.
Grip to Guy, here's something to buy your Jake a treat in memory of my rescue Chow Husky Jake, who I had for 16 years. Oh, rest in peace, Chow Husky Jake. Taco and Yoshi Gaming news: New England is a mod for Chille.
Oh, I know. I saw him in there. I saw him in the chat the other day. I was like, holy fucking shit. Remember the guy that came to my house with Furry Potato and was harassing me that I had to trespass him from my work? That Aiden gave him my address. Remember that guy?
Yep.
No, nobody does. Well, anyway, yeah, that all those things happen. Now he's a mod for Chille. So his name is Brian Sessions. Fuck you, Brian. You still can't come near my work property, or you will be arrested. Just keep that in mind. If you come near the property at my work, Brian, like, you will be arrested.
6th Estate, Arizona, HFTCD SIFUAS. Okay. Jose, can you see what's going on? Probably not. Free Eric Brandt, a real justice warrior.
Yeah, I would definitely, I would trade one Eric Brandt for one Chille. Give us Eric back. They can have Chille.
You have to do that during the draft. Ed 2276, Chille is so bad his attorney joined the French Foreign Legion to avoid. Oh my god. McAddicts, get away from me, Chille's car.
Get that car away from me.
Keep that van away from me, lady. What guy is Chille David's mail order bride from Alaska?
Someone Photoshop that, please.
Oh my god.
Get going.
Fish, say what you will about Chille. When he's in LA, he's always wears a condon. You guys are terrible, you damn trolls.
Beautiful.
All right, you know how I want to take out the stream this time?
How are you gonna do it?
Oh, you guys see this? Okay, hold on. Let me share the Discord link. I'm gonna do that real quick. Let me get it up. I'm gonna put the Discord link in. If you haven't joined our Discord and you would like to, then you should click this link. It's a great place to be, and nobody ever fights in there. The last part was a lie.
Yeah, it's like Jerry Springer. It's amazing.
It's great. Just go in there to lurk.
Interesting shit pops off. All right, there we go. Biff Thundermuffin says, the first time he's recognized in public and it's a troll, he must be so sad. Yeah, no, he looked upset.
He looked pretty perturbed.
He thought he was famous. Just
so
for
there
a moment.
Is a link. There's the Discord link. So I wanted to end this stream with my good friend. Why can't I remove add to stream? There we go. My good friend It Is Not a Boomer came out with another video. This is Chille DeCastro's vision for the future. This is look at his eyes in this one. They're red and
oh my god,
bloodshot. Holy fuck.
Been crying?
This was after he got noticed, maybe.
Yeah.
So
this is It Is Not a Boomer's latest Chille edit. I love it. This is how I'm going to end the stream. Good night, guys. B. Blanco says Chille will be the law scholar that lives in his little fort house made out of trifolds down by the river. Yeah, he's getting there. He's on his way. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to like keep rushing out of here, but I am because I'm sick and miserable. Have a good night, guys. Here's the video. See you next time.
Good night.
I will sue you into a new paradigm. I will sue you into a new reality. The methamphetamines has taught my brain different pathways to see things that have to happen. Home invasions, attack dogs. A new day has dawned. I am transparency. My headphones are a beacon for drones. It has to be booted up through a system with 4 different towers that all have to boom you on. These goggles right here with these particular kind of glasses, see what I see. By 2026, this is what I'll implement as governor. You better get used to it.